Let me guess that your 2-year-old is asking questions about everything right now. They are so curious to understand their world. They want to practice physically with how things work and piece together. At this age, your child might be able to stack up to 12 blocks vertically on top of each other. These stacking boulders represent a little bit more of a tricky challenge for them. So they have to practice with these irregular shapes and work to stack these. Let's see if I can do it on top of one another. It takes a lot of fine motor practice, a lot of skills, and a lot of concentration. So we think your child is going to love these stacking boulders. And then you might know that research shows that the more children can really experience and understand numbers and be exposed to numeracy and number concepts early on in life, the better their capabilities are in math later in life. So we have this counting box, and I'll start with, we have 1, and they're starting to recognize that the word 1 matches the number 1, and then that relates to one physical object. That's called one-to-one correspondence. And it's big learning for your child at this point. So I'll show you how this works. It's really fun. So you put in the card, and then your child can feed these 5 pegs in, count as they go, and then the best part is that it becomes this really physical, engaging thing. Numbers really come alive when you crash the pegs. This is a really fun way to make math come to life for your 2-year-old. They're also working their executive functioning skills, and being able to transition from sorting by shape then by color is a big mental effort. So at first, you can ask your child to sort the cards by color, so all the green ones in one pile and all the red ones in another pile. And then later you can ask them to switch and start to sort all of the cards by shape. So they have to think, okay, there's a star, a square. There might even be some new shapes for them to learn, and then they can start sorting them by shape. So this is going to be very engaging, especially later in this age range, because this is a challenge for them. Now that I'm 3, so your child at the very end of this age range is turning 3, and they're really blossoming in their independence. They can do so much more for themselves, and sometimes we as parents even can imagine. So they're taking care of themselves in new ways. They're able to brush their hair and brush their own teeth with your help afterwards, and maybe even clear their place. So they have this little girl who's a role model in understanding independence, and she goes throughout her day and she does all these big girl things by herself. She's pulling on her sock, and she has a surprise moment when her plate spills, and then she has resilience and is feeling surprised. We lean into those feelings, and then she's able to help clean it up, and again tries again and is able to successfully clear her place. So this book is really about independence and resilience. Every play kit comes with a play guide, and we go over all these nuanced elements of your child's development at this age. There is so much happening with their language and their gross and fine motor skills and their cognition, and so we've got it all covered here, along with ways to play and ideas that don't include anything in this box. So kind of like the best of Pinterest, and ways to do little science experiments at home, and have different ways to play that don't have anything to do with stuff, but have everything to do with real life. This puzzle is a new exploration in part-whole relationships. So your child understands that they can make different shapes from different part-whole relationships. So it's a challenge, but it's a really fun challenge that they're going to be engaged with for many months as they figure out how to piece the different pieces onto this puzzle. This van is going to be one of your child's best favorite imaginative play toys. And one of the reasons is because they love to obsess over opening and closing these doors. So these keys are like real life keys, and you can open the door, and they have to twist one way to open the door and then twist another way. Oops, I just locked it. And then they have to twist the other way to open the door. So this is great practice. And they have these little people, these little friends that come in different colored outfits. and they go into their matching sleeping bags. They can do color matching, and then these people can drive the van, they can go inside the van, and they can even sleep in their tent under the stars. So it's a really fun way to bring kind of that imaginative play and also also that fine motor skill of opening and closing the locks into your child's playtime. So enjoy. You have soon, your little one will be 3, and this is such a big milestone. So enjoy these last few months of 2.